Now, in this vlog, we will talk about an extremely important topic na nakakalimutan nating mga negosyante. Nakakalimutan natin when we focus too much on our career. Of course, we want to earn money, we want to achieve our goals and dreams. We want to get what we want. Pero, nakakalimutan nating alagaan yung sarili natin. And that's the main reason why may mga nabe-burn out. That's the main reason why ang dami nagko-comment, nagme-message sa amin na, Sir, nakakapagod. Sir, gusto na naming mag-quit. Sir, nabe-burn out na kami. Sir, hindi na namin alam yung gagawin. Dito sa vlog na to, matututunan nyo yung dapat nyong gawin, lalo na kung pagod na kayo at nabe-burn out na kayo. And we will talk about self-love. And today, it's extra special. Kasi buong media team, may resulta na. And right now, we will reward ourselves and we will go to La Union. Let's go! Ayan guys, it's 10 AM and we are here in La Union already. First stop natin, breakfast muna tayo. Let's go. So ayan guys, before we eat, let's talk about self-love. And imagine there's a triangle here, hatiin natin sa tatlong aspects yung self-love natin. Number one, and one of the most important part is growth. Now, bakit number one yung growth? Kasi wala tayong magiging budget for the second and the third part kung hindi muna tayo mag-grow as a person. So very important that you grow, that you improve your mindset, your skill set, your attitude. Kasi doon magagaling yung income mo. Because growth means income. Growth means increase your income, increasing your opportunities, increasing your chances of earning more and achieving more things. So good news, yung growth ngayon guys, libre. You just have to subscribe to our channel. So mag-subscribe kayo ngayon na, click the notification button so you can be updated in all our videos. Tuwing Thursday, meron tayong vlog and Sunday, meron tayong podcast. Now, I also want you to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and Spotify and give us a 5-star rating. Now, pag ikaw gusto mo mag-grow, mag-i-invest ka ng time mo. And kung talagang seryosong-seryoso ka, you can also invest money. Bili ka ng libro or attend ka ng workshops, seminars, and trainings. And soon, magkakaroon din tayo ng course. Abangan nyo at ilalagay natin yan sa mga comment section natin at sa description. But for now, kain muna tayo guys. Again, the first part of self-love is growth. So focus on growing as a person. Let's eat. The second aspect in self-love is experience. Why is it extremely important? Number one, experience will give us the growth. So again, growth means income, better character, better opportunities, more success for us. Number two, the experience will give us awareness on what we want to do, on our passion in life. So madidiscover natin yung passion natin, yung mga bagay na gusto natin gawin if we have and gain the experience. And number three, experience will help us stop procrastination, and more importantly, it will help us fight and avoid burnout. Ang daming tao na burnout, napapagod, gustong mag-quit, gustong sumuko kasi nga hindi sila nakaka-experience ng magagandang bagay. Kaya naman right now, after working really hard on a lot of videos, on a lot of brand deals sa ating mga businesses, andito tayo ngayon sa Baybayin Hub kasama ang MJ Lopez Media. So, under ng Baybayin Hub, andito tayo ngayon sa Urbis Garden. So, tour ko lang kayo sa place namin kasi guys, ang ganda niya, no? So, this is my room. So, kita nyo, ang ganda ng pagkaka-fold niyan kasi ako nagtupi niyan, guys. So, yeah, we have here some tables that we can work with. Tapos, maraming mga spaces dito for my clothes and stuff. Hindi pa ako nakakapag-pack, guys. Kasi nga, sobrang nag-enjoy ako sa pagtulog. And bihirang mangyari yun, ha? Bihirang mangyari yun. So, ito yung CR. So, yeah, simple lang siya. We have here a hot and cold shower. Tapos, pinakamahalaga yung bidit, no? Pag tayo ay, alam niyo mga Pilipino, kung hindi tabo, bidit. Okay, so let's go to the other room. Now, again, isa pa sa pinaka paborito kong feature nito is nasa beachfront siya. So, habang natutulog ako, habang nagpapahinga, naririnig ko yung dagat. Tapos, konting sidip ko lang, tanong ko na yung dagat. Alam naman natin na La Union is the surfing capital. La Union is one of the best place in terms of beaches and in terms of, you know, having fun and makahinga ng tama. And nakakatawa lang guys kasi nakakahinga tayo ngayon, di ba? Ang saya. So ngayon, tour ko kayo sa room ng ating media team. Siyempre, nakabukod yung room ko dito sa lahat. Ayan. Laki ng room nyo ah. So ito yung room nila, no? May, I think this is queen size or double size. Meron din dito sa baba, meron din dito. So 5 sila, sakto yan. So we have here some storage spaces. Mga camera namin, mga damit nila. Patingin na CR nyo. Nice. So dito mas kita yung CR guys, no? So basic, vanity mirror, pidit, shower, hot and cold. Ang nakakatawa lang guys, which is bukas mas may experience natin to, no? Kasi gabi na, no? Tomorrow we're gonna meet the owner, the CEO of Baybayin and Urbis Garden, and we will explore the place. Alright, but for now we're just gonna enjoy the rest of the evening. Ang akin lang guys, napakaganda nitong place na to kasi this will not limit you to experience great things in life because it is not super expensive pero nasa La Union ka, diba? Ang mahirap kasi sa iba in terms of experience, in terms of investing in experiences, you know, travel, punta sa iba't ibang lugar, ang iniisip nila mahal, magastos, nalilimitahan sila. So ang nangyayari sa mga tao, hindi nila na-experience yung mga moments of success kasi nga hindi sila nag-i-invest doon at namamahalan sila. And this is my message for you guys, especially sa mga nagsisimula pa lang. Kahit wala pang masyadong income, huwag niyong limitahan yung sarili niyo. Because experiencing great things in life, experiencing things like this, will help you move forward. Will help you battle burnouts. Alright, so for now, kakain muna tayo and we will just enjoy and rest. So tomorrow, tuloy natin yung vlog. Let's go. Yes, good morning guys, and this is day 2 in La Union, and right now super happy and grateful kasi nakatulog tayo ng mahimbing and I really enjoy this place. Baybayin Hub is an amazing place, and right now we are here in Urbis Garden and we will show you gaano ba aganda itong place na to. Let's go! Now here in La Union, you get to enjoy the beach, tapos white sand, at ang daming activities, and more importantly, meron pa ditong surfing. Kilala naman ng La Union as the surfing capital. Ang nakakatawa guys, si Baybayin Hub offer us Airbnb. So ibig sabihin, pwede kang kumain doon, pwede kang magluto, tapos napakaganda ng place but inexpensive. Meaning, hindi siya sobrang mahal but you get to experience everything. Beachfront tayo guys, and may co-working space because they promote work-life balance. Nakakatuwa rin guys, sa mga taong nagsisimula pa lang magnegosyo, sa mga taong gustong yumaman pero hindi alam kung paano, it is very important that you invest in experiences. Ang mahirap lang sa atin, akala natin ang mga experiences na ganito sobrang mahal, pero hindi pala. Because merong Baybayin Hub who will offer us an experience to rest, work, play, and enjoy at the same time. See you soon. Hello sir, hi.
Hi, MJ.
Good morning. Good morning. Kamusta po?
Okay naman po. Salamat sa pagbisita sa amin.
Yeah, of course. Thank you din po, sir.
Salamat, no? Well, I mean, this is good because we're also promoting, I think we believe, same with life and balance in business because not everyone knows business is hard.
Yeah.
And hindi nakikita lang nila minsan yung result, pero yung
Opo,
yung mga hustling na walang tulog minsan, deadlines, di ba?
Yeah. Actually, kaya kami nandito, sir, kasi normally when we go out, syempre yung media team pagod din. Most of the time, we're looking for a place. San tayo? Tapos pag meron kaming hassle sa ibang place, lagi kami naghahanap ng Airbnb. So, para doon kami nagluluto, doon kami nagbabanding sa gabi. We're trying to balance things up. And ito yung parang, nung nabanggit nga sa akin na Roel, yun yung parang mission and vision, di ba? Yung work-life balance. So, it's a good experience din. And it's also good for the video kasi we're promoting it as well. Yung mga nagsisimula pa lang kasi magnegosyo, sir. Especially ngayon, yung generation ngayon, parang ang bilis na lang ma-burn out. Tas ang bilis na lang mapagod. Tas ang bilis na lang sumuko. Pero having places like this to balance things out na, teka, after work, you can go here or maybe you can also work here. Yun po yung vibe natin. Yeah.
Yun, salamat. So, in fact, I'm grabbing the opportunity, MJ, kasi sabi ko nga, alam mo, sa Pilipinas, startup company pa din kami, no? Just to give you a background, we are a tech company. We are, hindi ko alam kung nabanggit ni Roel, pero para ma-idea ka, para sa konteksto ng storya o ng tuhog mo ba dun sa business and life, di ba? So, alam mo yung Airbnb, nabanggit mo, correct, no,
Yeah.
MJ? So, isipin mo, kami yung Airbnb ng mga entrepreneurs, digital nomads, remote workers. So, may booking platform din kami.
I didn't know that. Yeah.
Na mas pinamura namin. Kasi, di ba, sa Pilipino, let's face it, hindi pa rin siya ma-afford ng Pilipino. Mahal pa din tong ganitong klaseng, ang yung katotohanan, no? Hindi siya maaabot ng isang sales lady. Kasi may magastos siya. So, ginagawa namin ngayon, MJ, sa aming company, dinedemocratize namin. I don't want to use the revolutionize, masyado ng hype eh. So, sinasabi ko na lang, we are democratizing the price, meaning to say, binababa namin para sa mga Pilipino.
Gets. Alright, so, tapos na yung meeting natin, guys. Ready na yung breakfast. Let's go. Ayan guys, I'm super happy and grateful right now, mainly because we have the chance to have an interview with Miss Tina Antonio, the CEO of Orbis Garden. So, hello ma'am, thank you for having us here.
Thank you, MJ, for
Amazing
coming
place.
over
Yeah.
and covering us for this wonderful interview.
Yeah,
I'm
so
really
for the
excited.
audience, can you share us the story behind this place?
Okay, so the property itself has been in the family for generations. Nasa 6th generation na ako. And then, it started back in 2007. But before that, it used to be was an empty lot. And we would just come here for me, to snorkel. I didn't even know there was surfing back then. Ito yung mga 1998, 1997. So, pupunta ako dito pag Holy Week. Magbabakasyon ako. Diyan ako sa ilalim ng Lugo. Tapos, magbabasa lang ako ng chords. Yung song hits.
Yeah. Songbook. Yeah.
So, songbook. Tapos, pag pwede na, dadali ko na yung snorkeling ko. Magsa-snorkel na ako. I was 7 years old. Tapos, yun lang yung ginagawa ko the whole summer. And then, yung lola ko was in the States. So, what happened was, nung nakuha niya na yung pension niya, she came back here and then she wanted to make her dream house for the family. So, ito na yung dream house niya. That was back mga 1999. 2000. So, nagbe-build na sila nito. And then, initially, it was really a summer house for the family. Summer villa siya na we can go in. But my grandmother, being the entrepreneur that she is, sabi niya, hindi, medyo magastos to maintain a property as massive as this one. So in 2007, she opened it to the public as transients. Nagsimula siya na humble transients, wala pang tao. That was 2007. Parang kaka-develop lang ng La Union Surfing Break. So surfing was just being introduced. So very quiet town. They call this area a sleepy town. So ito yung ito yung dadaanan mo para makapunta ka sa norte. Pero wala masyadong nagsistay dito. So after nun, so dinevelop ng lola ko, nagkaroon ng cabanas. So nakita niya yung cabanas have their own garden. And it has this honeymoon suite vibe. Siya din yung preferred ng clients namin with dogs. Kasi malaki yung space. So if you have dogs or cats or even birds, pwede doon.
Right.
So we're really pet friendly. And then the main house, 5 yung rooms niya. It was really for the family, yung dad ko, the brothers, my half-sister. My sister is dapat nandun. So, nasa state sila lahat. So, talagang parang kami, okay, paano kaya ito i-maintain? So, there. So, the main house is mostly rooms. Ito yung parang standard rooms namin. Nothing is the same kasi kanya-kanyang sizes siya.
Yeah.
But what I wanted to mention is also that everything is parang Wi-Fi ready for work. And we did that. It was something that we did during COVID.
Okay, so were you into business then, or it's just the family background na influence?
So when I worked I used to work for Globe, corporate siya before. So I think I was in the corporate world for 7 years before I moved to do entrepreneurship. Kasi in corporate, you learn discipline. You learn how to deal with people you don't like. You don't have a choice. Yeah, you don't have a choice kung may hindi ka kasundo. You just have to deal with it and you have to get the work done.
Alright.
So those were the parang skills that I developed.
Nakatulong siya sa paglaran ng business?
Yes. Kasi you would really compare. Meron syempre akong mga peers who were yung child of owners talaga. Na yung discipline na yon, since they're used to being the boss at a very young age, yung respect sa oras, yung the bare minimum of attending meetings on time, being courteous, showing up, being kind. Integrity. Hindi na-develop unlike pag corporate ka. So basically, yun yung schooling na nakuha ko yung corporate. And then of course, naiintindihan ko yung plight ng mga empleyado ko. Kasi naging empleyado din ako
Doon ka dumaan.
Doon ako dumaan. So, in terms of yung benefits namin dito, maliban sa, may mga staff ako na naka-minimum wage, may mga staff ako na, of course, above minimum wage. And then there's also, may mga ginagawa kaming bonuses na inside na we try to develop outside that. Of course, SSS, PhilHealth, Pag-ibig nandun, they also have Red Cross, ang tawag ito, yung insurance.
Okay.
Marami silang benefits na not all entrepreneurs actually give out. That's what I learned.
Yeah.
And especially for yung sa parents ko before, hindi yun kasi yung mindset nung taon.
Traditional.
Yung traditional.
Yeah.
So yun yung na-bring ko to the table.
Got it.
Nung minanage ko yung business.
Yung mga traditional na parang old school na negosyante, parang ibang-iba.
Ibang-iba talaga.
So what's the inspiration behind the business? Kasi normally, from what I've seen, especially younger generations, kasi we're both 90s, right? In this kid, yeah. So, yung mga younger generation, napansin ko, parang pag may business yung parents nila, they wanna divert. Like, I wanna build my own, gusto kong umiba. But we're quite the same, kasi my goal for my business, and isa sa business ko is to improve yung na-build na nung mom ko, which is what's happening here sa nakikita ko.
Yes.
So, what's the inspiration behind that?
Kasi una, it's being essential. Ano ba yung meron ka? And also, ano ba yung merong budget na meron ka? Which was, for me, it was really tight. Kasi nung minanage ko to, naman ako siya na may utang pa. So, parang I had to really, like, yung first 2 years was yung binabayaran ko yung utang. And then, of course, besides that, property maintenance. Ang hirap pa, like every year you have to repaint. Every year, papalitan mo yung ano, may
Malaki siya.
Papalaki siya. Landscaping. For this, talagang I had to commit to myself first. Ano ba yung kaya kong ibigay?
Got it.
Kasi one thing that I always mention when I talk to people na one-to-one is I'm actually a PWD. I'm diagnosed with bipolar 1 disorder. And I have yung usual kong medication na daily. And one thing for me, yung priority for me as a boss is my health. Kasi kung may sakit ako, walang ulo yung company. Magiging headless chicken yung mga tao. So yun yung number one, yung health ko. And then of course, for me, yung health ko, at the same time, health ng employees ko.
Okay.
Which is usually not a goal for most companies. It's usually profit, ganyan, or productivity. But for Orbis Garden, kaya actually may mga staff kami na 17 years na, 16 years na. Ano siya nutrition, yung employee welfare was my priority when I came here. It is still a priority now. We take advantage of, kunwari sila, may nakita ko, 350 pesos lang na CBC yung blood test. So lahat sila parang punta kayo on this time, tapos maghahanap ako ng doctor to check it out. Kasi for me, ang pinaka-investment ko sa business, besides the property, is the people.
Yeah.
Ang hirap na maghanap ng empleyado ngayon. Ang hirap na to keep employees now. Kailangan as the CEO, as yung parang boss ng company mo, we really have to upscale din. Na alam mo, minsan naiisip ko nga, it's just really giving the dignity of yung work. Yun yung always priority ko, na may dignidad ba. So, may mga, kami talagang may 5 days work sila and then 2 days leave, na usually in the service industry, they don't do.
Saka ngayon kasi, because of social media, like, most people are super centralized on the money. Like, yumaman ako dito, millionaire. And they don't understand, like, the foundation of the business. You know, yun nga yung sinasabi mo, yung health ng employees. Because tayo, we invest our time, money, effort, feelings on people first. Kasi yan yung backbone eh. Yun yung hindi naiintindihan ng marami. Akala nila it's just the property itself or your construction. But people don't realize it's all the people.
It's also people. Of course, nandyan yung construction, pero sila kasi din yung mag-aalaga.
Exactly, yeah.
Nung kung anong meron ka. And of course, happy employees, happy customers.
Yeah, speaking of customers, what's the mission and vision of Orbis Garden?
So, we actually shifted. We learned a lot from COVID. Ako, personally, doon ko nakita na not everything is about profit. Ang dali lang mawala ng profit, isang sigla lang siya. So, and when it happened, it was 2 years. So, what we really prioritize now is yung service.
Okay.
Of, like, the service that we give, yung diversity of service. Kasi everyone here sa Orbis Tondo, usually we cater to yung mga nagpa-party, and then yung mga families na nagbabakasyon. But for Orbis Garden, we really want to target employees, yung mga pagod na sa Manila, which is why yung key selling point namin, and yun yung prinotektahan namin when you're here, if you've noticed, is kami na lang yung last na coastal forest sa Barangay Orbis Tondo. Lahat sementado na. So, dito na lang yung may puno, may pag-season, itong December to February, may mga migratory birds na nandito. Minsan may owl family kami na nandito. Of course, may mga pusa din na nandito.
Yeah, meron nga.
So, yung pusa kaya nandyan sila kasi may rodent issues before kasi bukid to dati. Ngayon, wala na because of the cat. So, natural pest control siya.
And I think this is a good choice for entrepreneurs, for people who've been working really hard in Manila. Kasi nga, like, ang daming party doon, ang daming nightlife doon. So it's for me, it's like walang nightlife, walang masyadong party, better for us. Because this way we can bond, we can talk, and we can sleep, and we can rest. So it's a mix, for me, it's a mixture of like a rest, work, and maybe play and enjoy at the same time.
Yes. So, yun talaga yung target namin, and we're trying to revive, we are reviving actually, yung wellness part. So, since our target market is mostly the work, yung mga white-collar workers in Manila, yung mga employees in companies, we also want to provide like NLP training, like we want to invite coaches. We did invite before si Lisa from Baguio who does NLP training. We had yoga.
Ako din, we do NLP. Yeah.
Yan. So, actually, we want to have...
Pinromote yung sarili.
Oo. So, we want to bring that here. Kasi pag, alam mo, yung mga tao sa Manila, especially entrepreneurs, bosses, or even yung mga self-employed, like ako dati dumarakit, especially nung COVID, dumarakit ako ng article making. Kasi yun yung dati kong trabaho. Any skill that can add to yung current life ko, I try to use. And when you do that, even if you're graphic designing, for example, pagod na pagod ka, nasa meeting ka, sa Manila kasi, what you see are walls. You go out walls. You enjoy, you go to a mall, walls. And then may fake garden.
Yeah.
May ganyan. Dito, after mo magtrabaho, after ng meeting mo, stress ka man or hindi, you can just stare at the sea, listen to the waves, hug a tree, hawakan mo yung puno. It's negative ions. It actually recharges the body naturally. Magtanggal ka we have the stones there. Usually, you can use that to massage your feet after. So, it's really a healing experience, especially for entrepreneurs, for the really hard white-collar workers in Metro Manila. We actually have, we do a lot of like discounted rates, especially for weekdays. So, you can work from paradise.
I get it.
Parang
actually,
ganun.
yun yung topic natin. No? Our topic for this video was actually about fighting burnouts. You know?
Yes.
Kasi nga, it's different now eh. Like, it's faster now.
Yes.
Because of the communication. But it's a good thing, but also, sometimes it stresses us out na sobrang nakaka-stress yung bugbog sa social media, and then ang bilis na ng pangyayari ngayon. And we've talked about self-love.
Yes.
Taking care of yourself. And one major thing that we're talking about right now in this moment is actually experience.
Yes.
And a lot of people are not investing in experiences. So, speaking of experiences, ano yung may experience nila dito when they go here?
It's really going back to yourself. You have more time, number one. After your meeting, imbes na stuck ka sa traffic, or nadidinig mo na maingay yung kapitbahay mo, or whatever, dito, you really, pag after ng meeting mo, anong gagawin mo? Titingin ka sa malayo, titingin ka sa dagat, titingin ka sa kung saan, and then, isipin mo ano nang next na gagawin. It's those moments of idleness, especially for entrepreneurs, na lumalabas yung creative idea. So, very important talaga na nakakapahinga yung utak mo, especially after a long meeting.
So, hindi nagmamadali.
Oo. Parang, I think it's time na yung generation natin should stop romanticizing work hard and play hard. It's such a Gen X boomer concept.
Ako, because I didn't know. Like ngayon ko lang na-discover. Kaya nga, binavlog ko siya ngayon eh. It's like, ngayon ko lang na-discover yung Airbnb, yung Baybayin Hub, yung mga ganitong places, like, pwede pala. Kasi before, mabanggit ko lang, I'm one of those people na, well, I still work hard right now kasi parang part na siya ng habit ko. Para akong magkakasakit.
Kasama naman siya, pero dapat hindi to the point na magkakasakit ka.
So, ang nangyayari sa akin, parang akong magkakasakit pag hindi ako magtatrabaho. So, that's the hard part for me. It's like, work. Yun yung na-build sa akin. Although, as we grow older, you know, syempre, we want peace, we want this. And, na-discover ko na, pwede pala akong mag-work while being in this place. Which is yun yung cover natin here. So, speaking of like, this is a good experience and we've vlogged about it, I want you to talk about the amenities, the rooms available here.
Quick note lang, just so, kasi I wanted to talk about like a short kung how we actually parang evolve to
please.
catering to digital nomads. Yun yung term
Yeah,
ngayon, digital nomads. So, when COVID happened, then nag-close yung Manila, nag-close din kami dito. So, nagsimula kasi siya dun yung history lang niya. And then, this was 2020. And then, mga bandang April, nung naramdaman ko na feel ko hindi pa magbubukas for tourism. Pero I was reading the guidelines every day. Every time na nagbabago siya, binabasa ko yan. Yan yung mga first thing I do in the morning. Binabasa, anong bago sa guidelines? So, what we did to survive COVID was we actually converted this place into a residential, like transient na long-term. And then we invited executives from Manila, mostly mga kaibigan ko, mga kilala ko talaga, nakatrabaho ko dati sa Globe, naging kliyente namin sa Google, or whatever. And then we invited them na, hey, we have rooms na you can rent out for a long time. Kasi doon naman sa Manila, there was a demand. There was a demand of bigger spaces kasi they were stuck at home.
Yeah.
In fact, in the condos, biglang naging demanded is dapat may yung labasan, may veranda dapat. Kahit na sobrang liit lang niya, parang
Open space.
Open space siya na sobrang liit. Siguro ganito lang siya kaliit. Madadagdagan ka na ng 1 million pesos just for that, diba? So a lot of people were looking for alternatives. And one of the alternatives they saw was may internet naman sa La Union. And may Lazada kami. So if you want to go shopping in 5 days, makakarating na dito. So yun lang naman yung dalawa
Yeah, shopping,
kasi walang mall dito So it's really Lazada and internet. So for 2020 to 2021, nagbukas lang kami talaga ng final nung March of last year. Doon lang namin sinabi dun sa mga tenants namin na, hey guys, we're opening up yung for real. So yung price nung COVID, we're changing that. So, but we still have like long-term na discounted rates for those who want to do long-term.
Okay.
Na stays here if you want a sabbatical. Of course, we have yoga every Saturday. And now I'm trying to invite more teachers to have workshops here. Not just for the people in Manila, pero yung mga residente dito na lumipat na dito. Maraming from Manila na. So, nag-shift talaga siya. Ang dami kong natutunan ng COVID kasi with as in zero na pangpaikot na pera, we had to survive. Kasi by the second year, negative na talaga kami We didn't expect it to be this long, which is why a lot of businesses close. But because of that, we diversified. So, kukwento ko na yung mga rooms. Okay.
Nice.
So, we have 5 rooms here in the main house. This was yung my grandmother's room was this one. So, it's a PWD room, PWD and senior-friendly room. Nasa first floor siya. It's pretty big. Also good if you have children. Sa second floor, we have 3 rooms of different sizes. So, it has its own bathroom. Just in case gusto nyo mag-add, meron ding parang pwede kayo magdagdag ng extra beds. And then, merong 1 room sa pinakataas.
Yeah.
So, yun yung isa sa pinakamagandang view dito kasi you get the sunset view and you also see the ocean from your bedroom. It also has its own private bathroom. Then we have 4 cabanas. So, nandun sila. It has, parang Balinese style with your own garden. Meron kang room na air-conditioned. And then, when you go out of your room, nandun na yung toilet nyo. But it's all very private, very natural. If you have pets, we are pet-friendly. Dogs, cats, birds. Basta naka-cage. We allow
Alligators. Na-joke ko lang, guys.
Basta nasa cage, kung talagang kasi nandun kami sa talaga bang walang magbabantay. Kasi not everyone has a helper back home. So talagang dala nila yung mga alaga nila, di ba? And then we also have the surfers' cabins. Ito yung budget rooms namin. Usually, the foreigners really like it because it's beside the beach. Pagising mo, kita mo na yung alon, check mo na kung may swell, kung maganda, kung kaya mo. And then, it has communal toilets dito sa side. So, kasha 8, 2 per bedroom. And then, we have the dorms. So, the dorms is yung newest addition namin. It's 8 beds each. Right now, we're not opening it na magkakaibang tao. So usually we open it kung kunwari group. Either magkakatrabaho kayo, basta magkakakilala kayo, pag nag-COVID kayo, you can update each other na may COVID kayo, right? So nandun pa rin kami sa ganun. And also, yung dorms kasi, what we realize is for Filipinos especially, hindi pa sila ready dun sa communal space culture, which is why rooms lang muna. So, yun yung, in the dorms, of course, meron silang sariling toilet and bath. May naka-assign for each room. And then, dun din, allowed ang pets, only small dogs. So, yun yung rooms na available. Of course, we have this space. So, usually we have workshops in this space. It's really homey, big. We have an LED TV if you need like a presentation type. We also have the co-working space, yung baybayin na area for outsiders who want to use the service. Kasi usually, may genset kasi kami, medyo nagdadagdag nga kami ng options for solar and of course the genset kasi laging may nawawala ng kuryente minsan dito sa San Juan, sa area namin. So, usually pag walang kuryente sa iba, dito may genset, so may internet at may fan. So usually they come here, they need to work, may online class, pwede dito. So yun naman.
Nice.
And then what else? And then of course venues. We have the yoga kubo. So usually nandun kami nag-workshop din or yoga. Yung area na to usually for weddings, kung trip nila mag-beach and garden wedding, you can have it both here. And then, we also do networking. So, I'm part of BNI. Yung last namin for my chapter, Taguig, is meron kami dito na networking event. So, we can actually set everything up naman based on the needs ng clients or customers.
Right, amazing. Dami ko natutunan agad. And, yeah, I think this will grow like big because may demand na for this. But anyway, I just want to ask you this very important question. What can you say to the aspiring entrepreneurs? Because most of our viewers are entrepreneurs or aspiring entrepreneurs who want to go big in their business. What's your message for them?
Okay, I just read the book Essentialism by Gary Macro or Macron or something. Lagay mo lang sa ano.
Yeah.
Pero, I think to start with, you have to actually look at yourself inwards first, what you can commit to. For me, it was yun yung mga natutunan kong una, kasi ang bilis ko din ma-burn out. Kasi I really believed before na work hard, party hard. I believed in that mindset before, and it actually is one of the causes of burnout. You invest in yourself first. And that means your health,
exactly.
Your commitments, making sure na hindi ka mababurnout. Kasi when you start a business, it's not yung magsisimula ka lang tas di mo tatapusin. There will be a lot of people, especially when you have your first employee, your second employee, your third employee, relying on you to survive. Yun tayo as the boss eh. And besides that, when naayos mo yung sarili mo, then you can grow and do more things. I'm actually currently the president of the San Juan Resort Restaurant Hotel Association. And I have we have 74 members, establishment. Dito lang sa San Juan yun na. These are all yung mga business owners here. So everyone know each other. Like we try to talk with each other. May problema sa kapitbahay. Bago kami pumunta sa barangay, we try to deal with it na by
community na.
Community talaga siya. And I would not be in this position if hindi ko inuna din kung ano yung kaya ko. Kasi sometimes we take so much commitments tapos biglang burnout, biglang mawawala tayo ng isang taon.
I get it.
It's not sustainable. So inside muna, inahin mo yung sarili natin. Limitations mo, and then you also set your boundaries on what you can commit. Yun. And then of course, with work comes a bit of yung relaxation, yung play. Ako, I prioritize sleep above everything else.
Okay.
It helps me have yung quality na interactions that I
Yeah.
want. I also try to, like, kunwari ito, may meeting tayo today. Talagang pre-nep ko yung sarili ko for today. Of course, may mga work ako na ginagawa on the side. But at the end of the day, parang I try to make yung priorities ito lang. Kasi kung hindi, mabibitawan mo lahat eh.
I understand. Yeah, exactly.
And I still slip up. For example, yung baybayin, I still want to upgrade it pa. So that's a work in progress. And then don't try not to, kasi as entrepreneurs, we do this all the time, yung self-sabotage and self-flagellate. When something doesn't go your way, you self-flagellate. Sometimes, I mean, dito yung, especially nung COVID, yung parang may mga friends ako na, oh my God, gusto ko na magpakamatay. I mean, this is hopeless. As an entrepreneur, we have to have grit. Yung parang katatagan na whatever happens. This isn't resilience, magkaiba yung resilience sa grit. Yung matatag ka na kung anumang bagyo yan, iiyak mo lang, iinom mo siya, pwede, uminom ka, pero after nun, mag-vitamin B ka kasi matanda na tayo. And then, compartmentalize ano yung gagawin natin. Kasi hindi pwedeng magulo yung utak mo when people are relying on you.
Yeah.
So, and then you can also say, syempre may mga cases din ako na, kailangan natin gawin to, tapos parang, kaya mo ba? Kasi kung ipapasa mo lang yan sa akin, hindi ko yan gagawin. So, it's really setting that. Kasi mas magkakarespeto ka pag sinabi mo na ng diretsyo na hindi umaasa yung tao. Parang sa relationship, wag mo na paasahin yung lumiligaw or yung, 'di ba? Kung hanggang dito lang, dito lang. Kasi it's a commitment eh. Commitment to yourself, kung kaya mong gawin, and commitment to the other person. Once na masira yun kasi, yun nga, business is about relationships. It's actually not about profit. The profit comes after maintaining a relationship.
Exactly.
So, yun. So, yun yung mga tips.
Amazing. What I learned from that is self-awareness, guys. Just be aware with what you can because very important yung integrity. And based on the story, ang dami agad natin natutunan. So, thank you so much, ma'am, for having us here. So, yun lang. Kaya na tayo.
Hi, my name is Tina Antonio of Urbis Garden Bed and Breakfast. I'd like to personally invite you to stay with us here at Urbis Garden where you can get your daily dose of sunshine and vitamin C at Surftown San Juan, La Union, where you can stay connected to your business in paradise. We're excited to welcome you home here at Urbis Garden Bed and Breakfast. See you!
And guys, since nasa Airbnb tayo ngayon, one of the benefit is we can cook our own food. Nakakamiss lang yung ganito, syempre mas makakapag-bonding kami. And una, magastos na kumain ka sa labas. Pangalawa, mas may freedom ka na mamili. And pangatlo, matatry natin ang lutong Prince Matthew at Ariel. Dalawa yung nararamdaman ko ngayon. Grateful and thrilled. So, masaya ako na kinakabahan, no? Sabay-sabay naman siguro tayong kakain mamaya. Papatikim daw sa atin yun. Ngayon pa lang natin matitikman. Grabe yan. Kung ano man yan, sigurado ako grabe yan. So, sige, hintayin muna natin sila magluto. So I'm gonna do a lot of work sa taas while waiting for the food. See you later.
Ayan, kasalukuyan pong kumakain ang isang bata na galing Laguna. Grabe po ang gutom niya. Anong masasabi mo sa luto ni Prince Matthew?
Yummy.
Ano pa?
Delicious.
Dami mo nakain, yummy lang. Ha, ganda mo naman, damihan mo na. I-describe mo sa amin. Yung tipong malalasahan ng audience. Ang dami mo nakain eh.
Ayun nga. Pwede na daw mag-asawa.
Yan. Kung sino ka man na nanonood ka na future wife ni Prince, sinasabi ko sa'yo, wag mo nang pakawalan si Prince. Grabe, ang galing na mag-video, ang galing mag-edit, creative, magaling pa magluto. Walang kahilig-hilig sa soft drinks.
Yes.
Grabe, healthy living everyday. Naku po, ako na nagsasabi sa'yo. Alright? Akin na yan. Oh, ikaw. Ano masasabi mo?
Sir, sobrang sarap sir ng niluto ni Sir Prince. Grabe, parang daig pa yung 5-star na hotel. Grabe. Sobrang sarap. Yung soup, yung pasta, yung sausage niya, masarap sir. Sobrang sarap. Sausage siya sir. Ikaw, how about you? Gano'ng kasarap yung pagkain ni Sir Prince, especially yung sausage niya?
Sobrang agree ako dun sa sausage, sir. Ang sarap ng sausage ni Sir Prince. Taka sa pagkain, parang budget meal, Dennis.
Ito ba yun?
Oh, yan, sausage. Ito yung sausage niya. So, ayun, ikaw naman, Sir Ruel.
Ang sarap ng sausage mo. Sobrang sarap ng luto ni Sir Prince. Actually, 2 kutsara ako eh. Ganong kasarap. Yung tipong yan kita yung 3 yan. Ito para sa dun sa sausawan. Ito para sa kanin na bibingka. Ito naman para sa sausage niya. Ang sarap ng sausage. Ganon. Overall, it's 10 out of 11.
Paano naman yung nagluto?
Yeah, siyempre, interviewin natin yung nagluto, grabe. Prince, ano masasabi mo? Ano yung nararamdaman mo ngayon na alam nating sobrang nagustuhan na yung sausage mo?
To be honest, sir, super happy and grateful. Minsan lang ako magluto ng sausage. Nagustuhan nyo pa. Hayaan nyo, pagbalik natin sa Laguna, puro sausage na luluto ko. Hindi, yun lang. Siyempre, sobrang saya. Yung iba kasi pag nagluluto, hindi sila makakain ng sarili luto nila eh. Ako hindi. Gutom ako ngayon. Hindi, yun lang po. Thank you, na-appreciate ko.
Yeah, actually, sobrang na-appreciate namin kasi iba sa feeling yung yung ipagluluto ka ng kasama mo dito kasi for the past years sa media team, we've been eating fast food almost every single fucking day. Tapos, alam niyo, nananawa ka na rin sa manok, parang may pakpak ka na. Parang lahat, kahit masarap naman siya, don't get me wrong, masarap naman bumili sa labas. Pero it's like, nakakasawa na talaga. So, iba lang yung feeling na, alam mo yun, panibagong pagkain, panibagong lasa, and it's prepared with love and emotions and buong pagkatao ni Prince, including his sausage kasama sa ulam. So yeah, we're happy and grateful for this. Sa mga experiences natin guys, yun yung nagugustuhan natin, yung parang pwede tayo magluto. Yun yung excited tayo na, okay, makakapagluto si Prince, makakapag-prepare siya ng maraming protein. And for now, we will enjoy the rest of the night and yung sausage ni Prince kasi may natara pa. See you.
Hello guys, and this is day 3 in La Union, but we have to go back to Laguna right now. Uwi na tayo. Let's go. So third aspect natin sa self-love guys is reward. So right now, yun yung ginawa natin, no? We are rewarding ourselves and we rewarded the media team for their efforts. Pero later, bibigyan pa natin sila ng cash at pambili ng mga bagay-bagay. Kasi, in my case, when you reward yourself, pwedeng i-reward mo yung sarili mo ng growth. Something that will help you grow as a person or improve your health. improve your well-being, or maybe reward yourself with experiences. Gala ka, mag-travel ka. Pero ako, personally, I like things. I love watches, you know, I love shoes, forma, jackets, kotse. Because if there's a milestone, tapos meron kang biniling bagay, pwedeng maging anchor yun. So every time na makikita mo yung bagay na yun, it can make you happy. And it will help you discover what you really want in life. So ngayon, magbibigay tayo ng bonus sa ating mga media team. Nakangiti na sila habang nagsushoot ng video ngayon. And kakain tayo dito before we go back to Laguna. So we are here in Angeles, Pampanga, para mag-stop over, kumain, at mamigay ng pera. Let's go! Habang may gamitin ako, ayun guys, andito na tayo ngayon sa Mamatid, and bago pang umabot sa day 4 itong vlog na to, uwi na tayo. Okay, uwi na. Pero syempre, bago umuwi, i-review muna natin, no? Step 1 is you grow so you can earn more. You can have more opportunities, you can grow as a person, and growth means more income, more opportunities for you. And that's a form of self-love. And that's actually one of the highest level of self-love kasi nga, nag-grow ka as a person. That represents you loving yourself. Pero pag nag-grow ka na, may pera ka na, you can now invest in experiences. And the experiences will give you more growth, will help you have awareness on what you want to achieve, on what makes you happy, on your passion. And experiences will help you meet people as well, na pwede mo maging business partner and can also create opportunities for you. And step 3, part 3 ng ating self-love is rewards. You have to reward yourself. No? As you move forward, as you grow, kailangan re-reward mo yung sarili mo. You can reward yourself with experiences, with more growth, with health, with anything, and more importantly, pwede kang bumili ng mga bagay-bagay. Yes, walang masamang gumastos. Especially if this thing that you will buy will become an anchor for the milestones. Kumbaga, every time na may malalampasan kang problema, masasolve kang problem, yung mga nabili mong bagay na yan or yung experience mo, yung magiging psychological anchor mo na every time na may malalampasan ka, may magagawa ka, may ma-achieve ka, you will get a reward from it. And dyan natin ma-avoid yung self-doubt, dyan ma-avoid yung insecurity, and most importantly, ma-avoid natin yung tinatawag na burnout. Alright? So, matuto magpahinga at mahalin yung sarili, guys. And if you like this video, and I'm sure that you do, like, comment, subscribe. Mag-subscribe kayo ngayon, okay? Plus, again, bigay ko sa inyo yung schedule. Every Thursday, meron tayong vlog. And every Sunday, meron tayong podcast. At meron na tayong Ask MJ Lopez. So, comment lang kayo dito. Ano yung mga tanong nyo. And if, you know, maging interested kami, you know, maganda yung pagkaka-articulate mo ng tanong mo, sasagutin natin yan. And we will do our best to answer all your questions. But for now, guys, we have to go. Kailangan nang umuwi kasi hataw na mamaya at magkikreate na naman ng content mamaya. So, follow up. And also follow us on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and Spotify. Yun lang guys, this is the end of the video. And always remember that everything good starts with a yes. And yes, my name is MJ Lopez and see you soon.